Okay, welcome to Billy Bob's Sunday night live stream. We got some interesting guests with us. We got Weftin, Greg, and Jonas. Weftin, what are the three most influential things that helped you find your genre of music that you really enjoy? Word, word. Great. Greg? Jonas, what would you pick? Word. Oh, and not just their first album, you know. Well, I mean, the first few years there really wasn't much content for them to push. They had to create the content, and then they fucking did away with music videos. Them bastards. Word, word. Oh yeah, it's not a thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Word, word. So let's go around and introduce ourselves and plug the things that we need to plug. And since you're up in the corner, Wefton, it's on you. I want to hear about your new project. First off, Greg, you also have a new project. Tell me about that. The word. So that the new Mephiskapheles. You got a prediction for the how long out that new release is gonna be? Word. 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 Jonas. Hmm.
But yeah, we're taking a little break until July, and then we're going. Actually, we're going to be well, not in New York, but in Western Massachusetts at a. There's like some ska show up in Western Massachusetts. It's like 413 ska. I forgot what they call the festival, but we're going to be, it's like a 2 day ska festival, and we're going to be one of the headlining bands. So I'm pretty
Nice.
excited about that. And yeah, we're gonna another show we booked at in Colorado Springs, this kind of skate oriented like club called Thrashers is doing their festival. So I think a lot of what we've done in the last few years has been more festival kind of stuff, but we stick to like the West Coast and still we'll go up and down the West Coast or out to like Vegas or Phoenix or something. And yeah, so with Bucko and I, we released a record last year and we'd spent probably like 3 years, trying to flesh out all those songs, but a lot of it had to do with COVID and the being locked up in COVID. So we basically wrote a record. We wrote two records, but whittled it down. And so yeah, that one, we were ready to do another one, and we just, we're gonna start working on songs soon. With our original bass player has come back into the fold, and so that was another kind of shot in the arm positivity for us because we got it just get a little fresh kind of it's like a breath of fresh air in a lot of ways when you can meet up with a musician that you used to vibe with well, but it's just been a couple decades and that stuff never goes away. So yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting and pretty fun. And besides that, besides Bucko and I spent a lot of time with Seaside Ramblers, which meet up with a musician that my blues band here in San Diego. And,
Blues band.
yeah, we play like geez, at least once, twice a month at different clubs here in San Diego. Like this coming Wednesday, we are playing in Carlsbad at a club. Oh God, I forgot what it's called. Oh my God, so stupid. It was a Sunday evening, so it'll come to me. But we usually play like once a month at this place called the Kraken, and that's in Encinitas. Oh, Coyote is the name of the bar we're gonna play on Wednesday from 6 to 10, and it's outdoors, and they have fire pits, so it's pretty rad. And you come dance with your fella, your gal, whoever, and lots of people cruise out and have a good time. It's like a kind of like a we mix. It's all covers, but it's like all really old stuff. Everything from like Little Walter and Magic Sam and Muddy Waters into like old Rolling Stones, and even like some of the Doors bluesy stuff, and Creedence, of course. And we've got like a big garage rock kind of set where it's just like Woolly Bully. Like when I say garage rock, I'm not talking about like the White Stripes. I'm talking about bands like Sam Sham and the Pharaohs, Question Mark and the Mysterians, like groovy stuff. So yeah, look for Seaside Ramblers. And last year I released a solo recording on all the thing. It's just a solo acoustic, just me playing solo ukulele. That's like a big part of my musical personality. And so I write quite a bit of songs on ukulele, and I'm going to be recording more this year. But I have one that I released last year. It's called Ukulele, after my daughter Layla. And yeah, you could find it on just wherever you like to listen to music, whether it's Spotify or Pandora or whatever, all those places. So yeah, thanks for inviting me back, Billy Bob. I appreciate it, man.
No, not a problem. Not a problem. So, let's get into some music. I totally failed to get you guys' music selections queued up like I usually do. Uh, but that's no problem because I can Google that shit and pop it up right here in a second.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Yeah, yeah. We're just sometimes you just gotta wing it, guys. Like you try to go into shit prepared, but then like things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
uh, but here, let's first off, let's cut them to that bass solo that I recorded earlier.
Yeah. Check, check.
Hello.
There's my audio. Okay, so let's get into the song that you picked, Weftin. Tell us about this song and why'd you pick it?
Kind of like I was saying during your very awesome bass solo while everybody was waiting, uh, I typically the last couple times I've been on the stream, like I try to pick something that's like kind of weird, or I pick something that's like, oh, it's like ska, it's punk, it's metal, it's this, it's that. I figured I'd share a little bit of what I just bump when I'm in the car alone. And this is kind of like uh, this is one of my favorite artists, Dorian. They're very eclectic. Every release is kind of like hyper pop, like synthy and everything. This is the one of the newest songs they released, and it's very like deadpan, proto punk, kind of like post punky thing, uh, with the whole hyper pop, kind of like synthy like toxic girlfriend energy. Like, so I didn't like this song at first, but then it grew on me really, really quickly. And now I can't go a day without hearing it. And I'm always like, it's inspiring my writing too. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Dorian. Big, big fan.
Word, word.
More people need to know about them.
So let's get in.
Perfect.
Let's get into this then.
I gotta bite down on the fake leather. Write something on the love letter. And she wants to show me she's a real go-getter. I got a good deal on some fake denim. I don't ask for trouble. I just want your love and something worth the struggle. I just want your. I got some good luck for some bad weather. Big vial of some snake venom. Anyone told me he's the next John Lennon. I got a 1, 2, 3 on a dead trendsetter. I don't ask for trouble. I just want your love and something worth the struggle. I just want your loving when push comes to shoving. I just want your loving with the lights out touching. I just want your loving. I don't ask for trouble. I just want your loving something worth the struggle. I just want your loving with the lights out touching. I just want your loving.
And the nice fade out. That was wonderful.
Yeah, it's
Settle down. About to play some Les Claypool there.
it's pretty laid back. Like I said, last couple times I always pick something kind of wild or wacky. So I was like, yeah, this is just something like I don't know. I'm not a club guy or like a pop music fan, but I kind of dig that. So, eh,
That's
eh,
the
I,
groove.
I zoned out. I zoned out the other day and almost hit a car to it. I was like, oh shit! Like, so,
Yeah.
I love when they put that heavy filter on that synth, like right there in the middle.
Oh,
It
yeah.
got all dirty and fucking heavy synth. I love that shit. Like,
Yeah.
my granddaughter was up on that. There's an app that Apple has on their phone. What is it, like Band Lab or Band? It's rock.
Oh,
What the fuck's it called? Hold on.
Garage band.
Garage Band, yeah. Right? So my granddaughter was up on my phone playing with that Garage Band earlier, and she figured out how to, like, in the DJ setting, you queue up all these little sound clips, and
Sweet.
then she figured out how to turn on the effects, and she was messing with the filters and like all the effects on it, and she was having so much fun with it, and it was amazing. She's 6 years old, and she was dropping beats early.
That's awesome.
That's fun. When I was raising a kid, I let her play with my instruments and microphones and delay boxes and shit. And it's wonderful to watch kids go crazy with that stuff. But she ended up getting so excited she smashed my microphone.
Oh boy.
Straight up smashed it.
Man.
Like, but
Yeah,
that was a cool track. That was a good tempo and I like the production. Vocals, I mean, I'm listening on my phone, so I can't really hear it properly, but vocals are very loud, but I think it's on purpose, right? It's like a super proximate vocal sound.
Yeah. To
Yeah.
my knowledge, so Dorian's last record was kind of like a big production. It had a lot of it was still like pop, like super duper poppy synthy stuff, but it had a big punk metal influence. Also, there was like I think they recorded a symphony for it and everything. It's called Fanfare, the last record, and it was like a big production for them. But I think what they're trying to do, they're trying to go back to like the roots of like very minimalistic production, very just chill, not over the top.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of an 80s throwback a little bit, but not really, because it's still maximalist. Fucking like, you can do it. That kind of music's cool because you can almost add any sound you want to it. Yeah, as long as it fits, right?
Yeah, no, I would say so.
I've never done anything in that. The most I ever did was play horn on a Moby track, but I've never gotten involved in producing anything like that. I don't know. I don't even know what goes into it.
You played the horns on a Moby track? Tell us about that.
Yeah,
back in the heyday, we played the James Bond theme on Tomorrow Never Dies. That's us. That's Mephiskapheles horn section.
Oh, how cool.
No way.
That is fucking badass.
Yeah, it was a massive hit in like 20 countries, but I did it for $400. So, I mean, I just hired guns. I mean, I still get some royalties from the UK for that, but minimal.
That's pretty fucking awesome, man. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was
just gonna casually drop. Yeah, I was on a Moby track. Yeah, no big deal.
The only hit I ever played on, man. That's my claim to fame. Played on one hit in 1998. So
that's fucking awesome. That's awesome. So let's move on to Greg. What song did you pick? Why'd you pick it?
Man, Jonas, you're gonna like this, man. I didn't realize you were a blues man.
Okay.
I love the blues too, and I actually picked the blues. I picked the Johnny Guitar Watson track from 1977 just because it's just a record I keep throwing on my turntable. I can't stop listening to it. It's just, I love it. Let me see if I can find it. The covers. This one, do you know this one, man? A Real Mother for You.
I can't say I do. I know who you're talking about, and I've heard Johnny Guitar Watson, like his music for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't that familiar. I grew up in Cleveland and listened to a lot of blues, like Albert Collins and B.B. King and stuff like that. But like, I always heard this name, and I never crossed the paths with it, But then in the 90s, all the rap guys were sampling him, of course, because he's so groovy. But I just love this record because he does have a band on here. He does have other guys playing, but he's playing guitar, bass, organ, all the keyboard instruments, and keyboard basses on this thing. There's no regular bass.
What label did he put it out on? Was it like
it came out on Amherst Records, a division of Transcontinental Record Sales Incorporated, Buffalo, New York.
Okay.
Brass Management. And so it's like, I don't know, but this store had a bunch of these for $2.99, so I grabbed a couple and I gave some away.
Perfect.
But this thing is so cool because he shot the cover picture too, and it's called A Real Mother for You. And this is his actual real mother pushing him in a plywood constructed baby carriage on bicycle wheels shaped like a Lincoln Continental.
That's amazing.
And it's called A Real Mother for You. I love that. And the whole thing is just, I mean, he was known for being a very independent guy who played a lot of his own instruments, like kind of like John Fogerty, I guess, in a sense.
Okay, yeah.
But like a like an urban blues John Fogerty. Anyways, I just like this music, man. This whole album is killer. It's from 1977.
Oh,
It's the
sweet.
only album I own by him. But I'd like to get more. But this whole record is great. Every song is great. So
Cool, man. Drop the needle.
Yeah, drop the needle.
Wanna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a damn sight cheaper, yes it would. Started riding a bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying. Poor baby, they know what that stuff is. Rent's gone up higher, yes it is. Got the parents lying. I'll pay you tomorrow. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Make you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Ow! God. Listen, got to go to a disco. Throw your troubles away. Dance to the music, yeah, that the DJ play. Well, all right. And then the lights come on, yeah, like you knew they would. Ain't that cold? Gone home and face the music that don't sound too good. Ain't that cold? Listen, Lord, it's a real motherfucker. It'll make you wanna run for cover, yeah. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Real motherfucker, yeah. Ow! Yes, it will. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Say it's a real motherfucker. low lead. Ain't gonna fold nothing else. I better stop and get me 2 hot dogs and a strawberry soda. It's a real motherfucker. Yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Yeah. Woo, it's a real motherfucker. Yeah. Boo, 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 boo.
Damn, that was funky as all get out.
Yeah,
That
a great choice.
was
Pretty badass.
Oh, look at it.
so cool.
Obviously, it wants to go into Parliament after it. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Oh yeah, dude, that was
Yeah, it was
wow.
so I was his voice reminds me of Bill Withers, and I think it's like a similar time to where I could see Bill Withers, you know, put that song on one of his records. Yeah. But yeah, man, funky, the guitar is like so in the pocket, and it's kind of like it kind of foreshadows a little bit of that modern modern sound that would start coming out like in the 80s, you know, like it affected all genres of music, not just like, you know, 80s synth pop or whatever. Is like the production just kind of got a little more sterile and compressed. But yeah, his playing, he's got such a good sense of time. It's just like, wow.
Oh yeah, that guitar tone with that little bit of, it wasn't a very, very intense, but there was a touch of Ottawa on there just to give it some pop, right? As it was coming through that fucking funky ass solo, man. And
a lot of space.
Yeah, them keyboards, them funky, like just that heavy synth keyboard, like it every time I hear it that heavy, I'm automatically think like Zapp and Roger with the tone that guy put out, you know. Fucking yeah. I love that.
Yeah,
that
I just stumbled on this record. I didn't really know. 1977. I mean, that's like the pinnacle of analog recording and everything before really anything digital came in.
And you're right. That album cover is hilarious. I kind of want to recreate it with my mom now.
Hey, Jonas, do you know who Phil Upchurch was? Do you know
yeah, man.
I interviewed him one time for Jazz Times. I used to write a lot for Jazz Times in the 90s. And he, same thing. He put out this album, beautiful album. It's called Whatever Happened to the Blues. It's one, you know, and same thing. He shot his own cover picture and everything. Like there's like it's a vibe, you know, to like do everything yourself, even at that level when you've made it that far, because then it's really you know what I mean? You're not packaged by somebody else, you know. So some of these guys really still believed in that, which I think is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing is how as many times as I listen to this record, and it's a lot of times because I bought it, I don't know, 10 years ago, like I never clicked that it was all synth bass. It's all Moog bass on this thing. There's no regular
really
bass. Yeah, and all played by Johnny Watson too. You know.
Yeah, I once you said it's a Moog, like it makes sense. That bass line though, unbelievably groovy. I was just as a bass player myself, I'm just like, this is just no frills, just feel like right in there. And like you were saying before, it's like the name rang a bell for me because I knew that he was like sampled a lot, but now that was a real treat to just hear that. Like I will be spinning that record now. So I love stuff like that.
He goes way back. Like I didn't know this, but I mean his roots go way back. I think his first album came out in the 50s, or his first single.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he was already like very, very established by this point, and I think perhaps the mainstream industry was done with him, and so he just, you know, started self-producing stuff. This is self-produced, and I don't know how many records he self-produced. All he's got on here is a drummer and a horn section. That's all who he hired, and everything else is him. So
awesome,
pretty impressive, you know, overall.
I mean,
especially for the time, that's impressive.
Oh, hold on, you motherfucker.
77 too. That's you know, because that's the year of the Sex Pistols record. I'm not sure what else came out. Low by David Bowie came out that year. I mean, it was a big year. A lot of huge albums came out that year. But
yeah, that was one of the golden years of the '70s. I know that.
But
yeah, and I mean, clearly the lyrics of the song he's talking about the Nixon era, you know, in the a few years or a couple years earlier, probably.
so it looks like he had Columbia put it out in Greece, but most of the other ones were done by him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. All over the freaking world, DIY, huh?
Yeah, hey Jonas, do you have John Fogerty's first solo album? The one just called John Fogerty? I'm sorry to delve into this classic rock shit, but
oh no, you know something, I probably have heard songs off it, but I don't. I kind of lump it all into the Creedence stuff. But
yeah, it sounds a lot like Creedence, but it's really good and worth seeking out. And that's from '75.
oh yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we cover a few just classic Creedence songs, you know,
Oh
like
man, yeah.
Bootleg. That one always goes over real well. And
That dude could write a song. But he's kind of like Mick Jagger in that he was like faking being a black person with his vocal style. And no one cared. In fact, everyone loved it, you know.
well,
So,
yeah, people thought he was
yeah.
from,
I mean,
you know,
it's
muscle
okay.
like the South or something, you know, like
Yeah,
or the Bayou or whatever.
right,
Not Northern California.
right. No, he just imagined himself into that. And I've seen interviews where he said that. He just said, "Well, I just love that music so much. I just imagined I was living down there with those people and doing that." You know.
Yeah.
Just,
They had such a big groove, man. It was incredible. You know,
Wait,
even as
the
a
dude
kid,
was from California and saying,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
saying "Born on
Yeah,
the
he's from Northern
Bayou."
California.
Wait, the dude that's saying "Born on the Bayou" was not.
Yes, sir.
No.
Bayou at all.
no, it was all
he's from the
it was all
East
put
Bay.
on, really, but it worked.
Yeah. East Bay, California. That's where they were from. Somewhere, like not in Oakland, but somewhere.
Not Bakersfield.
It's like
somewhere near there. It's like around there. I forget where.
I think
They're from that same area where Buck Owens and people like that are from, I think.
They're from I think they're from Alameda, like more in the actual East Bay. But because yeah, the Bakersfield sound, that was obviously Bakersfield is well in the armpit of California. Like if you go to Riverside and you want to like be bummed out on life, just drive to Bakersfield. Sorry, Bakersfield.
Yeah, no, it's cool. We all have our ups and downs, you know. You'll be like Fresno soon. Just you know, be cool. You can get there.
So
we all have our ups and downs. I'm in New Jersey, so I know all about the downs.
I live in Missouri. But
you live in Missouri?
Are you going to see, are you going to see MU330? They're apparently.
Oh my God, I would love to see MU330. Right, and what's sad is Stuck Lucky is supposed to be playing the same night, and I would love to go to both those shows. Right, which one do you choose? Obviously, MU330. I've already seen Stuck Lucky, but I can't, alas, because I live in mid-Missouri and I got too much shit going on this month.
Okay.
Are they back, or is it like a one-off?
I think it's just gonna be a one-off. I'm not sure.
Like a St. Louis only kind of deal where they're just. I think they reunite like once every so often to play as MU330. But Dan, I mean, I know he keeps himself really busy. He's always on tour with Jeff Rosenstock band, and he also backs Mike Park. Or he used to. I don't even know if Mike's still playing live, but well, if you see this Mike Park, play live, dude, and have Dan Pothouse back you. We love it.
Word. So let's get into some more music. What did you pick, Jonas, and why?
Sure. So I picked a song which is by one of the best songwriting teams and bands of all time, the Beatles, Taxman, but as interpreted by this old blues guy named Junior Parker. So this record came out, I think, in 1968. And the reason why I picked it is because, I'm a huge Beatles fan, huge Stones fan. But what I love about the songs that, these songwriters, Lennon, McCartney, George Harrison, Mick, Keith, like, I love that you can take one of these songs and you can record it and play it in any way, any style. And that's the ultimate test of a songwriter. If you write a song, it should be able to be played in any style, whether it's like reggae, punk rock, ska, blues, or whatever. And so the reason why I picked this is because, Junior Parker, and I don't know a lot about him other than he's like a real smooth soul blues guy. But this was one of his last records he made, and it just floored me. Like what we just heard Greg play, this is kind of more in that vein, but also more, it was like 10 years prior to the track that Greg just played. But yeah, man, it blows me away, and it blows me away how good a song Taxman is. I mean, we all, of course, it's a Beatles song, and they're fucking amazing songwriters, but I just can't stop listening to this version of Taxman.
Word. So let's get into this.
Cool.
Let's get into this.
I think I texted you the link to that Facebook Messenger thing.
Oh, I got it queued up right here.
Oh, there you go.
Oh shit!
Let me tell you
Cypress Hill.
how it will be.
Rather's cover album number 2.
There's one for you, and 19 for me. Cause I'm the tax man. Yes, I'm the tax man. That man is rough. Now dig this. Should 5% appear too small? Just be thankful I don't take it all. Tax man is something else, isn't it? Cause I'm the tax man. Yes, I'm the tax man. Now dig this. If you drive a truck, I'll tax the street. And if you try to fix it, then I'll tax your seat. If you get too cold, I'll tax the heat. And if you take a walk, and this is awful, I'll tax your feet. Cause I'm the tax man. He's awful. Now don't ask me what it's for. If you don't want to pay, you can pay some more. Cause I'm the tax man. Yes, I'm the tax man. Now dig this. Now my advice for those who die, this is awful. Beware the pennies on your eyes. 'cause I'm the tax man. Yes, I'm the tax man. And you're working for me. No one but me. Tax man is rough. He can come and get you anytime he wanna. Would you believe he can come and get your lady? That tax man is a flip.
So dope.
That was so fucking cool, dude. Like, man, a little bass turnaround at the end.
Totally. So sick.
And then it's like, oh man, it's just tasty playing like that is just so good, man. Oh,
When his voice comes in, you know, I'm a tax man. It's like, it's so beautiful and just so like pure sounding. It just cuts through everything. And then you're like, holy shit, this is that Beatles song. And then all of a sudden, you know, that first time I heard that, I was like, oh, whoa. And then I listened for the lyrics. I'm like, yeah, he's actually repurposing the lyrics pretty much the same, except doing his own take on it. It's just like, oh my God, so cool.
Yeah, fucking smooth as shit. That I loved it.
That was cool. I immediately heard the Cypress Hill sample.
Yes, yes. It stuck
Right
right
off the
out,
jump.
and it really made me want to do what that Cypress Hill sample was saying he wanted to do.
Yes, I want to get high. So high.
I want to get high.
Yeah, I think yeah, he got sampled a lot on this record, I believe. It was like this might have been one of those records where they sampled some of his grooves.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely.
They definitely
that is
sampled
definitely
that one at the beginning of the Black Sunday.
If I Want to Get High
Yeah.
by Cypress Hill.
Yeah, yeah.
I had him mixed up. I didn't realize who you meant. Junior Park. I forgot about him, man. I was thinking Junior Walker, like the guy who sang Shotgun. Totally different.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Totally different approach. This dude is smooth. But I'm looking at his Wikipedia. He died at 39 only.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
That's
How those,
crazy.
you know,
That
those
makes me feel
artists.
old.
Yeah. I mean, it's nuts.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously we all know the 27 Club with Jimi Hendrix and James Joplin, all that. And then, but there's so many other musicians who didn't die at 27, but they died at 30, or they died at 22 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's almost, to me, it's almost like these people had so much feeling inside of them, like they felt so much that their body couldn't sustain the level. Because to make music like, you know, some of these masters, you have to feel deep, like not just rhythm, but emotion. And it's like, man, that wears you down.
Well, I mean, the other thing is that I believe it's true that you don't choose music. Music chooses you, you know what I mean? And you might not be ready for that. you might physically not be able, you might be mentally not able to take the strain. I mean, look, speaking of the 27 Club, I mean, both Hendrix and Kurt Cobain both, you know, went out because they couldn't take the pressure of the business, you know, and then the stuff they were being demanded to do. And, you know, the fact that it had stopped being a creative outlet and become a business for them. And, you know, so, I mean, it's all how you handle it too, right? Because they overdid it in the substances. So that's why they're not here, you know. But then I know what you're saying, because I think about guys like Charlie Parker or somebody like that, or Clifford Brown, you know, who revolutionized their instrument, and then they're gone. Hendrix too. Hendrix is in that category.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they come
Magic
on.
Sam is another one that I love. Magic Sam's playing as a blues guitarist.
Oh, yeah.
It's like incredible. And he died at 30. And it's just like, what?
And you think, what if they had lived? Like, what would happen? You know what I mean? Like, what if Clifford Brown had lived? Like, would he be as big as Dizzy Gillespie or something like that? Or would, you know, or was he just here to do that one little thing and then, you know, open the door for Bird and Lee Morgan and all those people and then leave? You know what I mean? It's just, it's mysterious, you know, how that works.
Sure. But especially you mentioned Charlie Parker, because I mean, as a guitarist, I love horn players like listening to them solo because, you know, it opens up my ears to what I could potentially do. Charlie Parker was one of those, he was probably the first jazz artist that I became obsessed with because it taught me bebop and it taught me that whole language. But, you know, I'm still trying to learn it.
It's a lifetime thing.
Like, yeah, it gave me such a steep curve. I was just like, oh my God, this is so fucking incredible. And I have no clue what he's playing. Yeah. To this day, I'm still trying to figure out his licks, and I'll come up and I'll stumble upon something like, you know, and I'm in my 50s and it's like Charlie Parker made all this stuff when he was in his 20s. It's just like,
yeah, because that's the other mind-blowing aspect of this. Like some of the shit these guys played when they were like 25, it's mind-blowingly great. And in a lot of cases, they were fully grown men by then. They had been to war in some cases, you know, in Korea and things like that. So, you know, they grew up fast, but it's still, you know, it's such a, all that music is such a product of its environment and of its time. You know, like you couldn't have Charlie Parker without 20 years of big bands, you know, before him. You know what I'm saying? So,
but kids today are putting out just as good as stuff. Like there are some creative kids all over the world. And like, and it's not just in the United States. Like the French have the most crazy avant scene, or like I don't know, man. There's just so much music all over the world.
Yeah,
blowing my
musical
mind.
Traditions. Yeah, man. Musical tradition continues in breaking new ground and new types of music, new forms of making music, all the way to people who are traditionalists. Like I mean, that guy Jesse Wells is a phenomenon. He's such a prolific songwriter that you know, he can't release enough records, so my impression is he just puts it up on like social media, but it's all contemporary like
commentary on what's going on.
Yeah, totally.
But he's getting great gigs as a result. You know, he's putting stuff on social media, but then he's getting incredible gigs like Farm Aid and shit, you know? I mean,
yeah. You know? I mean, my boy Elliot writes some phenomenal shit. I think he should be
big time.
But like, I also know this cat named Weftin that's writing some pretty crazy shit.
Oh, shut up.
but no. Speaking of, let's get it. I picked a song by this band that these kids are. This kid's writing some crazy music. It's a new ska band, relatively new, called Runaway Ricochet. Have you heard of this band yet?
Those guys are sick.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Right. I picked the new single off the EP that's about to drop. That's not dropped yet.
Played a show with them about a year or two ago in a VFW, and they were on tour. And man, they everybody was pretty good, but man, they overshadowed everybody. They were so good, so nice too.
Yeah, and this kid's shoving this fucking crazy prog into ska, which reminds me of Weftin, but he's approaching it completely different. Like I can't wait for y'all to hear this new single. It's awesome, right? It just came out the other day. Let's see, when was it? The 13th. It came out the 13th. But this shit's awesome. You'll dig it.
Cool.
Right. He is so creative, and he's throwing the most awesome prog. Like I said, prog, like just the time signatures, the variant. You'll hear it. Let's get into it.
While that happens, I'm going to proof my sourdough that I've been making. So this will be a good backing track.
But yeah, let's
proof by.
Everyone's talking about me, everyone's drinking up the tea, everyone wants to see what's underneath. Maybe it's entertaining, probably beats reading a magazine. New editions every passing hour of my life.
That was amazing. I've
That was
never heard of them, but holy shit, that was pretty badass.
That was pretty badass. Who is that? Who is that again?
Runaway Ricochet. They're from Minnesota, right? And the odd meters at the very beginning of the track, like how he set up his lyrics, like the first one was like a 5 meter, followed by a 7 meter, followed by a 9 meter, and it's just so creative. Like it's odd to hear stuff like that. I love it.
Yeah, to be able to play in like odd time signatures but make it still danceable, like that's an art. And obviously you could hear those guys with the leads they took and the chords they're playing. They're obviously advanced players. They have a really good sense of musicality. So shit, I'd love to see them if they ever made it out to the West Coast. That would be holy shit. They're pretty dang good.
I gotta hear them live. They gotta be amazing live.
Totally.
Yeah. Well, Weftin said that they blew his mind.
they really were. The band I'm in, the Chemical Imbalance, we kind of do like a similar thing, but we're more like I said, annoying. And when they played with us, I remember just looking at them like, oh man, you're doing all the same stuff we're doing, but it's like you said, danceable. It's very like, it's like ear candy. And I'm like, man, it's giving me a run for my fucking money here. Damn, you guys are awesome. And they're real nice too. They're real nice guys. I am stoked to hear more of that.
Yeah. Me too. I'm interested to see if they catch on. It's kind of like how like from the third wave, there was a band called the Pharmaceutical Bandits, RX Bandits, that
yes,
a record that was like an incredible ska content, like third wave-ish kind of ska punk record. But then they took the music into their own imagination, and they proceeded forward and built their own following with their own sound, more or less. And so I could see this band doing something similar, or like Streetlight Manifesto is like a band that has these really intricate horn arrangements, and they're really, really good live. So I could see there's total potential for them to do something and leave a mark. It's pretty cool. It's really unique.
No, I see it happen in ska bands all the time that start off as just a regular ska band and eventually get into some crazy prog. Like it's a trend I've seen happen. Mephiskapheles is guilty of it yourselves. Like the first album was really like ska core, but that second album was really experimental in the jazz aspect. Like you started
definitely. We had a song in 13 on that album. That was the single, actually.
That's what I'm saying. And like look at the Blue Meanies. I mean, they were always a little fucking odd, but when you got to that album Full Throttle, that shit went in a crazy ass direction. Or like and then another example would be No Service Project, right? Their first two albums were like this like crack rock steady-ish, but that third album was very prog. Like it's something that happens that like you just discover that you can just mix in. I mean, even Mr. Bungled, though they started off as a thrash band, they went from thrash to being a ska band. Then they were a circus ska band with some funk vibes to it, and then they started doing crazy fucking experimental jazz shit. It's like it happens, and I love it.
I was gonna say, you brought up No Service Project. You said before you're like Elliot's like one of those guys like can write so I always say it every day. Adam is still one of like probably top 3 songwriters that I know, and he has just always been like not even a step, like he's been like 10 steps ahead of the game. It's No Service Project is definitely.
I mean, and you can tell he was going that direction. If you listen to that second album, some of them little tasty riffs he was coming up with, it's like damn, those are fucking tasty for being that young, coming up with that shit, you know.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he's on some other shit, man. Like Return to Paper. That album is just really, really special. It's like I feel like that's you know, in the little world that it exists in, it is definitely a big like light bulb. Aha! Wow, what is this? Like, it's a Hallmark album for me, at least.
Yeah,
for me,
it's one of them hidden gems that, like, if you come across it, you weren't expecting it.
Oh yeah, big time.
But yeah, we digress. So nobody in the chat picked a song. So I guess I'll pick one more song before we bounce out of here. And I'm gonna...
How about Smoko by the Chats?
Huh?
Oh, yes.
Smoko by the Chats.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
This song just makes me laugh ridiculously. I mean, it's just the video for the song is just, it's ridiculous. It's just like, what the fuck is
It's the most Australian thing to hit the internet, I think.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Let's do it. It'll make me giggle as well.
like his hair alone. And I met him at punk rock bowling, like, I guess it would have been a year ago or so. And yeah, he still rocks that mullet. Like, he does it on purpose because he knows it's just people are gonna get like disturbed and pissed off.
No, you don't understand. Mullets are fucking trendy now. Like, I live in the middle of
they're back.
And holy fuck, the amount of mullets I see on a regular basis blows my fucking mind.
Awesome.
Dude, it's
been
crazy. The
like
mullet is back.
7-8 years, and it's still a fucking thing. Like, mullets are back. Like,
I'm ready to get one. I just got to shave the sides. I'll be good. I can do it. I don't think I will. I don't think I.
Yeah. I think MU330 had a song called SFLB, short front, long back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm losing my hair, so I don't think the mullet is in my future. I think a buzz cut will happen one day.
Yeah. I could rock a skullet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But yeah, let's rock some chats and then before we bounce out of here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The most minimalist bass, but it's so rad.
Even the guitar part.
Yeah.
So let me set the scene. It's 2 in the afternoon and 34 degrees. The Queensland harsh summer heat had me sweating buckets up and down my street. As there I spied the bloke, perched atop of his milk crate throne. He eyed me off as I approached, and then he said, I'm on smoko, so leave me alone. 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 I'm on smoko, so leave me alone.
He's like pounding a beer at his bed.
So it's Tuesday morning, and my Centrelink hasn't come through.
His Centrelink, that's like being on the dole
I've
in
got some
Australia.
abusing to do, but all I get is elevator music, waiting on the line.
Waiting on the line.
All I get is elevator music, waiting on the line, till I get a reply. I'm on smoko, so leave me alone. I'm on smoko, so leave me alone. I'm on smoko, so leave me alone. I'm on smoko, so leave me alone.
I love how that dude was having to hold
Oh my god,
I love that song. It's so rad.
good, so good.
It's so fun. I love how just simple, straightforward punk rock bands like that have always existed and will always exist.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
Big time.
that'll never get old.
Well, listen, fellas, dude, it's so great to talk with you. I gotta cut on out for dinner, but thanks so much for having me, Billy. It's nice to see you, Greg, and
Yeah.
Weston. It's rad to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too, man.
Send me some links of the that more prog ska stuff, like what you played us, Billy, and then Weston, like some of your stuff, and yeah, let's do a music share, like just amongst us. I'd like to hear some of the stuff we we're talking about.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah!
I'm into quite literally like everything. So like you guys are playing blues. I played like an '80s inspired thing. There's nothing I won't. I'm open minded to everything. So yeah, if you just want to talk music, I'm totally down. I'll send you some links. I got Facebook, Instagram. It doesn't matter. Billy will link you up.
Word.
Cool, man.
Word. Well,
All right, guys,
enjoy
enjoy your night.
All right, good to see you.
Cheers.
Later. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the live stream off. I'm gonna give them a little bit of my intro.